Tyrone Woodley versus Jake Paul. I actually like this fight. Let's talk about it.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you here, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Okay, y'all. This is what people who have been rocking with Jake Paul have been asking for. Now, I don't got no beef with Jake Paul. Sneezy, whatever. I don't got no beef with them. This is a very good fight in the fact that it's intriguing. Jake Paul can fight, but all he's been fighting is people who can't fight. Nate Robinson is a basketball player. He can't box, he can't fight. That's not what he does. And if he can fight, it's a street fight. Ben Ass Cheeks is not a fighter, he's a wrestler. He's not a boxer, he's not a striker, he's a wrestler. Ben Ass Cheeks that's not what he does. Tyrone Woodley is a striker. That's what he does. He is a puncher. This is a very intriguing fight. Very, very intriguing fight. Tyrone Woodley has been beaten by the creme de la creme. Tyrone Woodley has not been beaten by just any old body. All right? He's been beaten by top-notch guys. Jake Paul is not a top-notch guy. He's a puncher. He can punch. But can he? Can he punch? And why is Tyrone Woodley getting this fight? Now, I remember Dana White saying, "Oh, why do you want to fight UFC guys? Why don't you? Well, you're not fighting really. Why don't you fight them? Why don't you?" I remember him saying that. I remember Dana White saying, "Oh, you're not going to get any other UFC guys. You're not going to get no." Why Tyrone Woodley? Why not Nate Diaz or why not one of them? Why not that fucking weird ass racist Trump tard dude, whatever the fuck his name is, that Kamar Usman beat the shit, the one that beat Tyrone Woodley? Why not them? Why not Mason Gill? Why not them? So you're gonna do Tyrone Woodley? No problem. For whatever reason, you're gonna do Tyrone Woodley. I actually think Tyrone Woodley beats the shit out of Jake Paul. I think he beats the shit out of him, bro. And now not to say that he can't get clipped and it be a short night. I'm not saying that at all. I am going with Tyrone Woodley because Tyrone Woodley is a puncher, he's a striker, is what he's been doing, and he's been doing it at high levels. He hasn't been doing it this ain't no willy-nilly shit. This ain't no, oh, well, I've been playing basketball my whole life. I got into fights and shit, but, nothing with the gloves on, and I'm going to try this shit now. Oh, well, I'm a world-class wrestler. I've been wrestling my whole life. That's what I've been doing. But, let me just get to this punches. This is an actual puncher. Tyrone Woodley is a fucking striker. That's what he does. I don't know how Jake Paul gets out of this. Now, again, I'm not saying he can't get out of it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Jake can't catch Tyrone Woodley and catch him and like, oh, man, he's sleeping and shit like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't know how Jake Paul's going to do that. Tyron Woodley is a world-class striker, not a world-class wrestler. And he can wrestle too. He's a world-class striker. All right? Striker is what he does. Tyron Woodley's training with Floyd. I don't believe that's, listen, it's not going to hurt him. It's not going to hurt him to train with Floyd. But there's only one Floyd. And Floyd hasn't shown me that he can train somebody to be like him. He hasn't shown me that. I haven't seen anybody he's training or working with or that, oh man, they're the good. No, he does not. He's not doing shit with Tank. You know, he may give him pointers. He's working more with Devin than Tank. Miss me with fruit roll up. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. All right, I'm not trying to hear it. So, not to say that he can't be an all-time world-class trainer. I'm not saying Floyd can't do that. I'm saying I need to see it. And I haven't seen it. I need to see it to believe it. I haven't seen any of it. All right, none of that. Right now, I see Floyd, you know, I'm going to Gucci. You know, I'm not coming back to boxing. I see him keep doing that shit. And whatever, Floyd. I'm not knocking the man. Do your thing. Get your money. You know, I'm not knocking Floyd at all. In this aspect, all I'm saying is, in order for me to believe that what he has given to Tyron Woodley is going to be so out of worldly that he just can't be beat by anybody, bro, I need to see it to believe it. And doing it against Jake Paul is not showing me nothing. Because Jake Paul has 2 fights. He's 2-0 with 2 fights. Anybody else at 2-0 with 2 fights against that level of competition. He's a bum. Look at Deontay Wilder. Y'all shit on Deontay Wilder. Oh, y'all fought his bums, but y'all dick ride Jake Paul. Because he fought a fucking wrestler and a basketball player. Can you imagine if that was Errol Spence or Deontay Wilder's resume? A wrestler and a basketball player? If it was Tank's resume, a wrestler and a basketball player, I wonder how much hype he would get. I wonder how much praise and hype all 3 of them would get. Oh man, this is crazy. This is so great, man. Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Tank Davis, they're killers. They're monsters. Devin Haney, they're beasts. They knocked out a basketball player and a wrestler. Yeah. Oh, but there's no race. Skills, BFTB, skills. There's no race. There's no racial aspects in it. Race plays no part in it. It's skills. Yeah, skills. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. But whatever. I think Tyron Woodley is going to catch this man and hurt this man. I think once he hurts him, it's a fucking wrap, man. It's a motherfucking wrap. I think Jake Paul's only chance of beating Tyron Woodley is to catch this man early. And not to say he can't do it. I am not saying he can't catch this man and sleep this man early. I'm not saying that because he can punch. But what I am saying is I believe that's his only chance. He has to catch Tyron Woodley early. Because if Tyron Woodley can slip something and land something, it's a motherfucking wrap. We don't know Jake Paul's chin. His chin, we don't know if his chin can hold up. It's never held up. We don't know what the fuck is. We have no idea. He hasn't fought punchers that someone clipped him and damn, he just ate that shit. We haven't seen any of that. He fought Ben Ass Cheeks. And then he fought Nate Robinson, a basketball player, and then Ben Ass Cheeks. He's fought no one. But we're giving this man the praise. Oh, man, 1 million pay-per-views. This is fucking insane that this man is getting the praise. And again, I'm not knocking him for it. I'm not knocking him for him putting in the work and getting the praise. I'm not knocking him for that at all. Do that shit. Get it in. It's still crazy that you're getting it and others that put way more grind are not getting it. Way more grind. Look at Terrence Crawford. He hasn't did not one pay-per-view the way that Sneezy Paul did. Not one. All of his combined, but none of that. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Bottom line is, I think Tyron Woodley is going to knock this man unconscious, bro. I think he's going to sleep this man in devastating fashion. And I believe that's the reason why Dana White allowed that to happen. I believe that's why Dana White allowed it to happen. There's probably more to it. There's probably some racial undertones to that as well, but whatever. The fight's going to happen, and I got Tyron Woodley, and I think he stops this man. I think he stops Jake Paul badly. Not to say that Jake can't do it. If he catches him early and clips him with something, and boom, early night, fight's over with. I just don't see it happening. I have Tyron Woodley by fucking destruction, bro. BFTB. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.